The kid's a trooper, but what a schnutz.
Great. I've been kicked out of my house, and now there's an electric fence and alarm system around it. I was a rotten father to my kids. It's no wonder I got locked out. I've got to win them back. Stephen Hawking Jr. left his toolbox chained to the electrified fence. Note to self. Mistake! This should turn the faucet on. Lee Majors must have used one of these. Great! The fence is shorted out. Alright, now let's see if it was worth all the trouble. I'll be steamed if all that's in here is an old Limburger sandwich and a left-handed monkey wrench. It's a book. The Easy Guide to Picking Up Women. How lame. How pathetic. How sticky. I'll be doing him a favor by taking this. I don't know how. But what the hell?
Hello and welcome to Denny's. Welcome to the opening day of the new Duckman Superstore. We had quite a sell-through during our first 20 minutes, but we do have a couple of items left in our nostalgia section. I guess before the new Duckman, there used to be this other dummy.
Yes, there was, you vocational guidance counselor's worst nightmare. Now, what sort of stuff do you have left?
Well, actually, there's only one product, and I've got to sell at least one, or I'll be in deep pookie with the big guy. It's called Wacky Putty, and it's in the shape of the old Duckman, so you don't get much of it, and what you do get is soft and flabby. It's not good for much. I jammed a bunch of it up my nose to impress a girl, but it didn't do any good.
Who can figure women, eh? What is wrong with people? My Wacky Putty toys should have been the first thing to sell out. I'm not seeing any royalties off this. I think I should be entitled to take one.
Hands off the merchandise, sir. Those may be in the bargain bin, but you still have to pay for them.
Hey, mouth breather! Wacky Putty? What the hell is that crap?
It's just like Silly Putty, only you don't have to put an R in a circle after it. You can flatten it out and use it to make an impression off the newspaper funnies and other printed stuff. Hager the Horrible is a hoot.
So, you're having a little trouble with the ladies, eh?
I don't know why. I sent away from my totally ginchy discotronic hat from the back of Stud Cake magazine. It's supposed to make the babes flock. Maybe I need to get matching socks.
How much for the Wacky Putty?
$1.89?
Kinda steep.
I meant it was that much. Now it's just 89 cents.
Tempting, but I don't know.
I'll throw in my employee discount. That'll bring the price down to 35 cents. Come on!
Oh, gee, I was gonna buy a postage stamp later on. I don't want to be left short.
I give up. Here, take it. It's yours. A gift from you to me. Just take it, please!
Romeo here looks like he only gets dates when he works the late shift at the crematorium. Hey, Romeo, if you really want to pick up women, take off that stupid hat and give this book a try.
Do I have to read it?
No, Brainiac. You beat women over the head with it, and then you can pick them up and take them home.
Whoa-wee! I'm going to score better than Greg Norman at a super putt with this. Here, have my Discotronic hat as a token of my appreciation.
Great. Thanks. And me without my can of lice be gone. This ought to be exciting. I'm going to be a reporter of news. I wonder if all reporters share a shower after a long day of reporting. Hello, Maria Shriver. I would love to soap your back for you. Hey, I know you. You used to be the host of Captain Piddlediddle's Cartoon Hideout. Man, I loved that show when I was a kid.
You betcha, Richie Nielsen's that was me. These days, however, I'm the head of Action News Department. Are you ready to get to work?
You bet. I'm ready to become a dedicated, action-packed, do-anything-for-the-story, on-the-spot news reporter. Just like Maury Povich, except not so saggy. I live only to transform the world's tragedies into ratings gold.
That's the right attitude, son. But this isn't what you'd call a fast-breaking story.
But don't I get to interview puffy celebrities? Or drop down from a helicopter into a hostage situation? Or do a fluff piece on the new edible bikini wax?
You don't. Earlier today, there was a small fire here at the Christmas Tree Museum. I want you to hang around in case it flares up again. If it does, we'll put you on the air live. While you're waiting around, go in and get some background from the curator.
Okay, but where's my script? What do I read? Where are the facts and stuff?
Facts? You are green, aren't you? The first thing to remember is that if people want facts, they'll read a newspaper. When they watch television, they want to see other people's tragedies and be reassured that there's nothing to worry about. And one of the best ways to reassure the viewing public is to put on a happy face. Smile, smile, smile! No matter what a miserable train wreck of despair your life may really be.
You news people are a spooky bunch of boobs.
You have no idea.
After years of falling, I finally landed in the hind end of America. Me being able to get my career back is quite a reach, so I'll need this. No, thank you. Luckily, I've outgrown setting gas stations and oil refineries on fire. Now, if I could just get a handle on my penchant for peeping into retirement home windows. This should dress it up nicely. Oh yeah, that's good. This should help the cause. It reminds me of the time that fortune teller asked if I wanted my palm read. This'll be a nice touch. That's also what Uncle Saul said. Now it's got emergency vehicle written all over it. Just like my inflatable sausage. Now we're in business! They call this a museum? I've seen nicer exhibits and bathroom stalls at Grand Central Station. I'm Duckman, ace action news reporter. What happened here? And don't spare the ugly details, man. I'm a trained professional. I'm hardened enough to handle just about anything. Unless it involves spiders or sweat-soaked shopping mall Santas.
Oh dear, it was horrible. It reminded me of that fire over at the shoelace factory back in '65, or that really big fire at the fire extinguisher company in '71.
Let's try to be a little more descriptive. How exactly did the fire start?
Well, first there was smoke, and then everything got so dark. It was terrible. I knew when it first came out that this electricity was a bad idea. You wait. Next that wheel will start acting up.
I'm not happy here, Turkey Neck. Look at this face. This is not the face of a happy action news reporter. I'm gonna need some details here. Cold, hard facts. So cough 'em up, Cha-Cha.
Well, if you insist.
Oh, but I do.
It all started when I was testing the lights on this tree over here. It used to belong to that nice young man in Waco, Texas.
Yes, I'm on pins and needles. Do continue.
I was bending over, and a little squirt of denture cream dribbled out of my mouth and fell on the wires. Then there were sparks and fire and smoke. Thank goodness the fireman's school next door put the fire out. It's not something I ever want to see again in my lifetime.
That covers us until when? Next week? I'm still not getting the full picture here. Do you think you could show me exactly what you did again?
Well, I do have a few more doses of my heart medication left. I guess I could give it a try.
That's the spirit, Granny. Now hop to it.
As I said, I was testing the lights on this tree. And as soon as I plugged them in... Oh dear, hurry! Save the trees! Someone call the fire department!
You call this a fire? This is nothing. You just relax. I'll be back in a minute. The fire's going! This is gonna be a good one!
Well, get in there and inform the masses.
Let's get this puppy into position.
I don't think I've seen this truck before.
Just hook her up and let's go. The teacher might be watching.
Live for the Action News Network, this is Duckman reporting from...
The trade papers love you, Ducky Hauser. Here, take a gander. Oop, sorry.
Holy smokes, I'm on fire!
Here he is. Here's the man. Woo, woo, woo. Good work, Duckmaster General. You the man. I called over to Paramount and you're in. Go for it, dude.